Okay guys, we're back. This is going to be soft plastics part 1. So we got some goodies in the mail. So I guess it don't matter which side we open it. So let's open this side. And let's take a look and see what we got. Okay. A little bit of paper in there. Put that over here for now. And I don't know if you can see that, but got some different style jig heads. Dang, what is this? Oh, okay. And we got some soft plastics. Let me dump them out. See what all we got. Whoa. Okay, let's lose the box for a minute. I'll put the box back here. Alright, so in the previous video about artificial wake bait, I did cover the Shindo shads, 6-inch. I got them on that last round with all that hard bait. So we're going to just incorporate that with what we got here on this current one. So this is all going to be nothing but soft plastic that we're going to be talking about here. I don't really know anything about these guys, 6 cents, when it comes to their soft plastic. This is going to be a first for me whenever I get back out on the water to use their stuff. So let's see. So we got the Juggling Metal. So let's get all that organized here. Maybe that's all that's in here. Juggling Metal, it looks like. Juggling Metal, Juggling Metal, Juggling Metal, Juggling Metal. Yeah, maybe that's all I ordered were Juggling Metals. Juggling Metal, Juggling Metal. That's what it looks like. Oh no, there's some different ones. So glitch. I thought these would be bigger. These are small. I didn't get too many of those. Juggling Metal. Juggling Metal. Juggling Metal. So, the main thing in this one is what they call, their soft plastic is called a Juggling Metal. I believe this is a 4-inch one, kind of like what you find like a regular like cocoa metal or something. But these guys got their well, this really isn't a cocoa metal. This is a split tail. So, but what I was reading about these guys, which, let me just get all this laid out and then we'll start talking. I'm trying to do too many things at one time. And then these are glitches. I got 3 glitches. I thought these things were going to be bigger. Man, they're small. I don't know about those. But I was under the assumption that they were a lot bigger than that. So, I didn't get that many of them anyway. Jig Heads. I'll put these 2 there and this one on the big one. Alright, so there we go. Let me adjust this a little bit where you can see better. Alright. So, soft plastics. Like I said, years ago I used to fish soft plastics. Long time ago. Way, way back in the day. A lot. And tandem soft plastics and stuff like that too. So when we get back on the water, just to give you different content and stuff, we're gonna have videos where we're fishing soft plastic. So we'll get back into that too. So this Juggling Metal on this 6 cents Juggling Metal. This one is Morning Dawn. So this is actually supposed to be 4-inch, I believe. It looks like it, but they're smaller than what I expected. I expected them to be thicker. You know? Alright, look at these bad boys. Yeah, I understand these are 6-inch, but just the thickness in them. So they look kind of. See that? You guys see that? They're 4 inches, but they're not very thick. You know what I mean? Which you compare to, man, I wish I had my tackle box here. I could break out the. Hang on, guys. Okay, so look. All right, so let's take a look here. Like I told you, I used to fish soft plastic. These are some of my cocoa minnows from back in the day. These are my other ones. You know, so you see how wide this guy is? Let's see, let's get something that's probably more colorful. This is pretty slick, huh? Look at that tiger stripe. See that? And then when I'm looking at this Juggling Metal, they're nowhere near that. And this is a 4-inch, and this is a 4-inch. Interesting. This one used to be a good one too. Used to work really good out there. Queen Cocoa. Orange, glitter. This little offset color one too, pretty cool. This lime green, a little bit of glitter, not much in him there. Of course, my reds with the whites. See, they kind of turn pink now, but they should be like that. It should be a glitter red with a white tail. Most of them are turning pink for some reason. Turning pink on the end, and of course this one. But like I said, see, as you can see, I have plenty of soft plastic, and this is just my one of my overspill. I got more elsewhere, but that's not what I normally carry in my tackle box. But as you can see, so anyway, when I was reading up on these Juggling Metals, this is what they claim. They claim that these Juggling Metals, you can work them anyway, and they work no matter what you put on them. You know, these work with everything. So that's why I pretty much got every color that they had, because I want to try that out. Because no matter how you rig it up, it's supposed to work. You know how certain soft plastics you can only rig up a certain way to get the motion how it's designed to work. Well, supposedly these Juggling Metals, it doesn't matter how you rig them. They work any way that you rig them. So whether if you use like this style of jig head with the weight below it, it'll rig up that way, or whether you use this style or this other style that's I thought I had the screw on and then the hook goes through. So I don't have that one. But they make another one where the screw lock is here and you screw it on first and then you run the hook through it. So I still got to get those. And then, or you just free hook it. You just use just a regular circle hook like what's here. Whether this is 2-aught or whatever this is, 2-0. And you just use the hook by itself and nothing else. Just the hook running through the soft plastic. But that's what their claim is on this thing, that this does any type of rigging up, it'll work flawlessly. You see how it's got this long tail, and then I guess that tail's supposed to flutter as you're going through the water. I mean, it's a cool looking design, but look at that. It's not that big, man. It's 4-inch, but it's not like what I'm used to fishing. So it's going to be different for me. That's all I'm saying. This is a standard, to me, what I consider a 4-inch soft plastic. And see, look how thick that is. And then when you get to these Juggling Metals, they're not like that. Look how small they are compared to this guy. This guy's thicker, wider. They're probably the same length, but it just seems like, you know, these are a little bit different. But like I say, it's something new. I don't really know anything about 6 cents and their soft plastics. The only thing I've ever used from them is their hard bait. So this is new for me. I went out on a limb. We'll try it. And I pretty much got every color that they have in the Juggling Metal, so I can try it and see. This one here is called Spanish Bone. So this is a Spanish Bone color. And this bad boy here is Morning Dawn. That's a cool color, huh? Look at that. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like the same. Morning Dawn. So I got 2 packages of Morning Dawn, it looks like, that are the same. Keep those together. So when I get them all organized. And what's this bad boy? Wow, I can't even make that one out. Wore off it. Morning? I'm not sure what that is. Hopefully I got another one. Maybe, or did I just get 1 package of this? Whatever this one is. I don't know what the name is, guys. Sorry. It looks like I only got 1 package of that. I'm not sure what that is. I see 4.0, 4-inch. Alright, so whatever that one is. Let's take a look at this next one. Ghost Pro Shad. That's a pretty slick looking color, huh? Interesting to see how it works out. And what is this one? Pumpkin Seed Sunfish. That's another cool color. And this one is Sexified Shad. This one is Green Pumpkin Shad. What was that other one? Pumpkin what? Pumpkin, just pumpkin seed, right? Yeah, Pumpkin Seed Sunfish. So this one here is Green Pumpkin Shad. And this one, Coral Metal. Another cool looking color. So they have some really cool looking color. Oh, look at this one. I like this one. The silver and white, and then that dark burnt bronze looking color. 4K Shad. I like that color. And what do we got here? This is a dark one. Black and blue. And what do we have here? Ghost Metal. Did we talk about Ghost Metal earlier? So maybe I got 2 packages of Ghost Metal. 4K Bluegill. Oh, look at that. That's pretty interesting. 4K sunfish. So anyway, I guess we'll see. So you're supposed to be able to use this style on it. You're supposed to be able to use this style on it. And just a plain hook, you can use that. And then I don't have the screw one with the spinner. I thought I ordered that, but I guess I didn't. So that's what they say when you read about this, is that you can rig it up any way and it's going to work. If you want to pop it under a cork, it's going to work. However you want to rig it, it's going to work. So it'll be interesting to see. So the jig heads. So I got two of the. Oh, I got a 3.0 and a 4.0. Okay. They're both. One's a 3/16 ounce and one's a 1/4 ounce, but one is a 4.0 hook and one is a 3.0 hook. So see how you got the screw type here? So you got the screw type. So that would screw in, the head of that would screw into this, so you don't run it through the hook like you would normally do on, say, one of these jig heads, how you would run it through. Here you would screw it in and then you would hook the hook in the middle of the body. You see what I mean? So that's a little bit different style of fishing soft plastic. And it's supposed to stay upright, supposedly. Like I say, it's supposed to work with any style jig head. This thing's supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to work it. But it's called the Juggling Metal from 6 cents. Then I also got these. I got the glitch. I thought they were bigger. These don't even look like they're 4 inch. They look like they're 3 inch. 3.8. Look at that. Just right under 4. I got these because how dark they are. Look at that. And look at that blue glitter look in them. But I thought they were bigger. So probably the only thing jig head that I have here that I could hook these to is probably this one here, which is a 3/16 ounce small hook. Jig head would go with this. When I try it out, it'd probably be this setup right here. Is what I would use. And I got 3 packages of these. All the same. Well, they only had one color in the glitch. That's it. They didn't have no other color. But I'm glad they didn't, because I probably would have bought them, and then when I got them, I would have seen, oh man, they're not as big as I thought they were. Well, we'll try them. We'll try them out. And then, of course, last time you saw these, the 6.0s, the big ones. Going after big trout, you need big soft plastic. You know, to catch them gators out there. So I like this one. This one is Spanish bone, of course. This is Crab Smash. That's a cool color. Look at that. Yes. And then, of course, this is another cool color. And this is Snapper. So I will probably get more of the Shindo Shad series. I kind of like this series. I like the thickness of it, the length of it, and this will work perfect with these, with this style, or with, where's the bigger one? Oh, I guess this is the bigger one, or with this style of jig head. But that's where it sits, guys. Soft plastic. Probably, like I said before, by far, out of any artificial fishing, probably soft plastic has the lion's share in the artificial fishing category. I mean, there's just bukus upon bukus of soft plastics. I mean, there's just a how should I say, a panorama of just so much different styles, different shades, sizes. It's just incredible. But you can't go wrong. Soft plastic, you know, is pretty good too, because you can work it towards the top. Can't really get it on the top to get the right, but you can get close to the top. You can work the middle zone, and then, like, you know, late or in the midday when it's hot, you can be bouncing it off the bottom, because the fish are going to be sitting there, you know, hiding out in the shade and all that stuff, in the grass. So it gives you, you know, a good range and the strike zone to fish with soft plastic. But we will incorporate that into and make you some videos, and we will fish some soft plastic, and we'll see what works and what doesn't work. I mean, this is all about you know, being transparent and see what actually works out there on the Lower Laguna Madre and what doesn't. I love the hard baits. I've been fishing the hard baits. The hard baits work good. Live bait, hard bait works good. You know, back in the day, Cocoa Minnow was queen. That's why it's called Queen Cocoa Minnow. I mean, it was big, super big. That was the one to have, Cocos. And you do the same thing. You work it a little close to the top, work the middle strike zone, and then of course bounce it off the bottom. And usually whenever you do that, because you usually do a couple of jerks, couple of jerks or 3 jerks, let it drop, jerk it again, reel your slack, and usually with the fish usually hits it on soft plastic. Generally the fish is going to strike on the drop. When it drops, that's when it's going to hit it on soft plastics. So yeah, Juggling Metal. I just wish it was a little bit thicker. Look how small that tail is. But it's supposed to flutter. I guess this limber, this long whipping tail here, is supposed to do a lot of fluttering as you're jerking it in the water. So we'll see, I guess. It just looks kind of small. Look at that. Pretty interesting. Yeah, so I'm thinking probably these are 3s. Man, those might even be too big. It's probably going to be... Heck, I don't even know if I got one for it. What is this one? It's a maybe. Still looks too big for it. That'll work. And these are 3/16 ounce. These are the 4s, right? Yeah, I got these. I got these for these. For the 6/0s. That's what I got these for. 1/4 ounce, 4/0 hook, 4/0. But like I said, we'll work it into the program. Just wanted to show you what we got in. Still working on the boat. I did go down and renew my license, so my license just got renewed. I need to renew the plates on the boat there. They expired in April, so I need to go down to the DMV and get that renewed. But piece by piece, getting ready, and eventually one of these days. Rusty and me will see you guys out drift fishing on the Lower Laguna Madre. Y'all have a good day. Gotcha, Papa. Gotcha. Such a pretty little puppy, aren't you? Yes, she is. Yes, her birthday is just over with. Such a pretty little papa. I love my little puppy. Little chubby puppy, whoopie whoopie. Yeah, she went purple. I love my little puppy. Nice little one. Oh, nice scratch. Right between the little eyeballs. Oh, see a sleepy head? She's ready to nose those off. Leg for you. There you go, huh? Nice little leggy rub. Good. Bless you. That's a big sneezer weezer. It's a little puppy. Jangles in the wind, roaming free. Jumpy. Up. Let's go. Beautiful red. Nice little 20-inch redfish. Beautiful. Good job, Chica. So it's all about catching redfish out here in the grass flats in the lower Laguna Madre. Ready? Ready? Let's let you go. He's gone. He is gone. Pretty gone before I can come to the other side. Cassie, good job. It's a good job marking up that 26-inch redfish. Let's get him back in the water. Hold on, let me lock this on so I don't lose my tool. Good job, Chica. I'll put him back in. Good job. That beautiful fish. Beautiful red. A lot of power. Love the way it hit. Hit strong and hard. Yeah, beautiful. Come on, baby. goes. Alright. Don't want to come off, huh? Man, we don't want... Here we go. Come on, let's try it again, buddy. Ready? Here he goes. 26-inch red, Chica. Good job. Got that mojo going. Thank you. Good job, Chica.